Welcome to this breakout room, our intimate room of 30. This is the most interaction I've had with people in a really long time. So I appreciate you all for being here. So today, really quickly, we're just going to share a moment. What gave us joy last year? Thank you, Raz, for sharing that food. Food gave you joy. I think food definitely gave me joy. And yeah, maybe either like put it in the chat or yeah, just like you can unmute yourself because it's a really small room. Really quickly, what gave you joy? And I'm gonna call.
And I'll just add. I'm sorry, Layman. I'm just gonna ask folks to, if you are gonna call it out, to speak slowly because we do have simultaneous translation happening. So if you shout it out, be clear and talk a little slowly. Thank you.
Hi, Layman.
Hi. Hi, Miss Claire. What gave you joy last year?
What gave me joy? More time. More time. COVID allowed me to make some wonderful decisions last year. You know, and it brought me joy and still brings me joy today. I'm very excited.
Beautiful. That's beautiful. I think, yeah, last year just there wasn't anywhere to go except to be with ourselves and do a lot of self-reflection. And even though it was tough, I think, you know, what came out of it is like the beautiful peacocks that we are now in 2021. With all its ups and downs, we're definitely stronger for it. So I appreciate your thoughtful answer. Eric.
Yes, hi. My name is Eric. I'm an NCO, actually, Neighborhood Coordination Officer for the Castle Hill houses in the Bronx. The reason I'm not on the screen is because I am driving, so that would be a really poor example of me as a cop to be using my phone while driving, so I can't do that. I'm actually heading back, sadly, it's been a tough month for Castle Hill. We had our TA president, Roxanne Reed, sadly passed away from COVID 2 weeks ago, complications. So, and then on top of that, I'm actually just leaving a funeral for my partner, Officer Letitia Sidney. Her father also passed away from COVID last week. So it's been a tough month, but at the same time, a lot of the community, ironically in some ways, we've gotten closer. And one thing that I would say gave me peace is I love to read. Reading is my big passion, and a lot of the children in the development, I love to share with them. Like one of my favorite like nerd books is Lord of the Rings. So I've given a lot of the kids copies of The Hobbit, trying to get them into some reading. So that's one thing that I'm very passionate about, and it's without a doubt brought me a lot of peace.
Layman, we can't hear you.
Thank you, NCO Eric, for that really thoughtful response. First, I would like to say our condolences to you. And, you know, I can probably speak on behalf of everyone here that, you know, our thoughts are with you during this trying time. And then also that, you know, your love for reading and sharing with the community, especially, is it not Game of Thrones, but Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings is an apt one because no matter what, whether or not it's a movie or a book, it's a hero's journey, right? And I would, and this year, it all felt like we all went through our own hero's journey. So it's a really wonderful way to get young people to kind of, just like as a way for them to kind of work through what's going on through fantasy is a wonderful escape. So I appreciate all that you're doing. So I know, Raz, how do you think, should we move on to our second question at this time? Or do we have a little bit of more time? All right. So thank you all for, hi, Ms. Robinson.
Hi, I just wanted to answer the question as well. What made me happy, because a lot of things made me happy this pandemic, especially being able to deliver the food throughout the whole pandemic to the seniors. That was a joy for me, and for the appreciation that they shown. I was able to also sit back, being that we had so much time to reflect. I had time to reflect on how my business as a whole, in addition to MAP, could serve my community. So I was able to do a Halloween event that served 66 kids. I was also able to do a whole feeding on 125th in Lexington with chili and rice, crackers, again, masks, waters, and snacks. So it was really a joy to be able to help my community. I wasn't able to do it before. Well, I didn't really know how to go about doing it before. So the pandemic really gave me some time. And also the MAP platform has given me just a way to help my community. And I really appreciate that. So that was to help the seniors, the homebound, the elderly, the homeless. It was a joy. It was a real joy for me. So I thank you, and I thank everybody on the call.
Thank you, Ms. Robinson. I know we're breaking out really quickly, but you also did
Yeah.
the question, which was what we hope to share and learn today. And you did just that. So I really, really appreciate you for that. And I guess we'll see you in the next room.